Okay, the next filter is statistical noise removal. The statistical outlier removal filter removes noise from a point cloud by analyzing distribution of distance between each point and its nearing neighbor. For each point, the filter computes the mean distance to a fixed number of nearby points. Then it removes any point whose median distance is significantly larger than the global average. The sensitivity of this filter is controlled by standard deviation factor, which in our case, we have three parameters for that: low, medium, and high. So the low has a standard deviation factor of 3, medium has 2, and high has 1. This basically specifies how aggressive the filter will remove points. So a higher sensitivity, for instance, selecting high here, is more affecting at cleaning heavy noise points, but also might remove valid points. While a lower parameter, for instance, setting low, preserve more data, but there's a risk of having more noise in the point cloud. We also have another parameter here called sample size. The sample size parameter controls how many nearby points are considered when calculating the average distance and a standard deviation. So the role of filtering intensity is define the threshold for outlier rejection. Any point whose distance from its neighbor deviate more than this factor times the standard deviation is considered an outlier and will be removed. A larger sample size gives more stable estimation but increase computation time. And a small sample size might lead to over filtering due to less reliable statistical estimation. So the key takeaway is a small n, small sample size, is faster, but there's a risk of removing good points. The larger one are more accurate, but slower. And the low, medium, and high increase how aggressive is a filter. So if you set it as a high, it will be very aggressive, less points. If you set it to a low, more points, but there's more chance of having noise in the point cloud. Okay, here you have to consider that import doesn't actually copy the data. So the data will remain on the SD cards. Only the imported data will be written to the disk. That means your infrared video, your original flight data for point cloud, your RGB video will still remain on the SD card. If you want to have it everything here in your document project, you have to click the copy flight data. This will copy everything, and then you can safely remove your SD card.